Since version 1.0 of 7 Days to Die was released a couple of weeks ago on PC and consoles, many players have been looking for simple duplication glitches and exploits. Now I've covered in my past few videos some hard and easy duplication glitches, but not so much exploits, but today the exploit I'm going to be showing you may be one of the easiest I've ever seen. If you use this easy exploit, you'll get hundreds of thousands of dukes while you play the game as you normally would with literally no effort. And to make it even better, this exploit works for 7 Days to Die on PC, PS5 and Xbox Series X or S consoles. And to add a cherry on top of all of that, this glitch also works in both multiplayer and single player, so let's just jump straight into it. Now real quick, I want to give a shout out to the founder of this glitch called XenoSquirrel. He and his viewers went through all the effort to perfect this method, so please show them and of course him by default some love by checking out his channel, which will be linked down below in the description. So to do this glitch, you'll first need to make 500 wood doors. This will mean that you will need 5,000 wood, which I know might sound a little intimidating, but trust me, it will be worth it. Once we've got 5,000 wood though, we'll just craft 500 wood doors. Next we'll craft 5 stone spears. Now these only cost 5 small stones, 3 plant fibers and 3 pieces of wood to craft, so they are extremely cheap. Once we've done that, we'll then head to our closest trader and find their vending machines. Usually if you just wander around their base, you'll find them, but once you do, we're just going to enter the vending machine and go across to the rent section. From here, we'll pay the 2,500 dukes to rent the machine for 30 days. Once we've done that, we'll simply select our 500 wood doors and add them. Now, if we take a second to look at how much the wood doors are worth in our inventory beforehand, you'll see it says no sell price, meaning they are inherently worthless, but when we add them to the vending machine and check their price, it says that each one is worth 250 dukes and the entire 500 is worth 125,000 dukes. Now, if it is not already obvious, this is not supposed to be the case. In fact, this is just an oversight by the fun pimps, as if we tried selling these wooden doors to the trader, they would not buy them. Additionally, if we just added the wooden doors into the vending machine alone, it would actually not sell at all. But if we add these 5 stone spears that we crafted into the vending machine and increase their price by say 20%, the wood doors will sell. Now, all we've got to do once we've done this is wait 3 in-game days and we'll have earned 125,000 dukes that easily. So for clarification, if you added the wood doors into the vending machine on day 1 at say 12:30 in the afternoon, for example, you'd have earned the money by day 3 at 12:30 in the afternoon. Now before I end this video, I want to show some gameplay of me doing this on my personal survival world on PS5, just to show you that this does work on consoles, and also as well at the same time share some perhaps useful extra information that might make this quicker for you. First, if you're doing this glitch and don't want to have to wait a long time for 3 days to pass, I'd recommend changing the 24-hour cycle to every 10 minutes in the world settings. This is the lowest you can set the 24-hour cycle and means that it will only take around about 30 minutes for you to get the dukes. The next thing I want to bring up is how this exploit can seriously be scaled up. What I mean by that is that if you want, you can add more than one stack of 500 wood doors. You can actually add as many as the vending machine will let you, but from what I've seen and tried, the best option is to stick to around 1 to 5 stacks, as that seems to result in the exploit always working. And as a final note before we end, sometimes the vending machine can show that you've earned nothing even after 3 days and still show the wooden doors in its inventory, which is exactly what it did for me here, as you can see in the gameplay. But this is just usually a visual glitch, so if you see this, just simply exit and then re-enter the vending machine and you should see the wooden doors are gone and you can collect all the money. And with that all being said and that all being shown, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of this tutorial. Thank you all so much for watching it. If you did go and enjoy it, please share it with your friends, drop a like, and if you have any questions or issues, leave a comment and I'll respond as soon as possible. Also be sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell to stay notified for when I release any other 7 Days to Die console related content on the channel. Other than that guys, thank you all so much for watching and hopefully I'll see you in the next tutorial.